Hi there. Hey guys. Hold on. I bet you're wondering what the hell I'm drinking. I ain't gonna tell you. Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So I got a couple things real quick. No, I'm not crying. My eyes all busted up. I'm pretty sure one of you guys came and punched me in my sleep, and that's kind of messed up because I love you guys, and that was not very nice. So today's video is actually how to get rid of how to rid your life of negative people, or how to get rid of the negative people in your life. I'm going to think about the title. I'm going to get a little bit better right now. But I have 5 real quick tips to get rid of the negative people, because if you want to be successful or you want to be positive or whatever, it's really difficult to do so when you have all those people constantly dragging you down. I wonder if this will help if I turn that off. Did that help? I don't know. Maybe. I think so. I think it helped. So the first thing is start doing something great. Once you have a goal in mind, you're like, well, I want to lose weight. I want to get a promotion. I want this. I want that. If you want to get rid of the negative people, the first thing you want to do is start doing something great. I kid you not, 20% of them just fall off. And the reason for that is because they're not ready for this challenge that you're ready for. They're not ready to embark on something amazing. And if you have that fire lit under your butt and you're ready to pound through this new adventure, 20% of them, they don't want nothing to do with it. And maybe that 20% falls off because they think there might just be a small chance that you can be successful. That's a good thing. Number 2, let your results do the talking. You can argue with somebody all day. I'm an Aries. I love to argue. If you bring up an argument with me, I will literally argue with you until I die. I may be wrong, but I will argue with you. And I will argue my point, and by the time we end up we're done arguing, you're either done, I'm right, or I'm wrong, and you're just telling me I'm right because you're just done. So I will tell you, it's not about an argument. It's not about trying to create right or wrong, or let people feel like they are right or wrong. The idea is to prove to them that you can show results. If you have a goal to lose 50 pounds, lose 30. See what they got to say then. Lose 40. See what they got to say then. Lose 50. See what they got to say then. They don't have nothing to say. You can't tell them that you're going to do something, because I promise you, I promise you that words are nowhere near as loud as actual actions. Now, you've heard that before. I know you've heard that a million times. But I promise you, if somebody comes to me and they say, you know what, John, I'm ready to lose 50 pounds. I say, all right, what are we going to do? And they're like, well, I think I'm not ready till the beginning of the year. Okay, cool. Conversation done. Somebody comes to me and they're like, hey, John, I lost 20 pounds in the last month. I need help getting another 50 off, or another 30 off. I'm like, cool, what are you ready to do? They're like, I'm ready to change my meal plans. I'm ready to do some more exercise. I'm ready to do this. Boom, that's your action. Your action's a hell of a lot better than that guy's words, because that guy's words is just a thought. A thought is nothing until you put it into action. A changed mind is a changed life. And remember that. Once you change your mind, then your life will freaking change. I promise you. But you have to be ready for that action. And those results, they're going to do all your talking. All your work, all your hard work, all your meal planning, all your fitness, all your preparation, all your dedication, that is all shown through simply results. That is going to help get rid of negative people in your life. Many of them at that point may start to change just a little bit. You might be like, okay, you know what? This guy's up to something. He might be up to something. You see a lot of people change in a lot of different ways when you start to change. Number 3, don't give them the time of day. I have literally had friends, relatives, everybody under the sun. When you start a program regimen where you're starting to lose weight, you're starting to better yourself, you want a career change, whatever it is, You're going to get people that are going to want to drag you down. And why they're going to want to drag you down is because not only are they don't want, it's almost like they're trying to partially protect you, partially protect themselves. They're not comfortable with you changing. You've always been that fat guy or that fat chick or their designated driver or the road dog, the bro that could, they're just there, but they don't have to compete for chicks against you or whatever. They're not comfortable with you being a competition or a competent person or whatever. So once you start to change, they don't feel, they feel that they want to, and they'll say this, I want to protect you, I don't want you to be let down. I don't want you to feel like you were a loser or whatever. Don't listen to that. Do not listen to that. Don't give that the time of day. They'll literally call you on the phone and to be like, hey, bro, you want to go out drinking? Hey, bro, want to go out drinking? And listen to this. Nobody will buy you beer or alcohol or food or whatever until you try to change your meal plan. And then they'll be like, dude, I got you, bro. I know you ain't got no money, man. I got you all. It's on me, bro. Yeah, it sure is. It sure in the hell is. As you try to derail my lifestyle. Not going to happen, man. Not going to happen. Your little $20 night and a hangover ain't going to derail me. So don't give them the time of day. Don't pick up the phone. Seriously, do not pick up the phone. Don't answer the text messages. Do not give people like that a time of day. If they're going to be negative, like Tiffany just said, oh my gosh, I better have that name right. I'm brain farting right now. Tiffany just said somebody was giving her a problem at work or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, here she goes again, losing weight or whatever. Dude, I hear that so many times. It's just like, I ain't gonna give you the time of day, man. Yeah, I go up, I go down in my weight. It's a life battle, man. Being overweight is not just you cure it and then boom, you're a god or whatever. It's just not like that. It's a lifelong thing, and those of us with weight issues, man, we're sensitive about it. It's hard. It's work. And many people can eat and never have a problem. But that doesn't mean they're healthy. That does not mean they're healthy. And some of those people that are dragging you down could be 10 times more unhealthy than you. At 275, I could run 5 miles. 275 pounds, I could run 5 miles. My tweaker buddy Brad couldn't run a damn half a mile if his life depended on it. Seriously, who's going to get chopped up when Texas Chainsaw Massacre comes alive? Psh, not me. This fat dude's running. No pun intended. Okay, so number 4, not to blab too much. Number 4 about getting rid of negative people, ignore them completely. If it gets to this point where people are trying to invite you to birthdays that they never invited you to, they're trying to invite you to barbecues that they never invited you to, and they're just trying every single thing that they can do just to drag you down and drag your lifestyle down. And I promise you, maybe you don't have all these type of people in your life, but there will be some of these people in your life. And if they're doing that, ignore them completely, get rid of them. They're not worth that. If people in your life don't want to build you up, they're not worth anything to you. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's family, whatever it is. If somebody does not support a positive decision in your life that you want to make yourself better, fuck them. Pardon my French, but get rid of them. Seriously. I'm not even going to front. I got my neighbor here. People, and they might be related, they might not be related, but I'm not going to say it too much because they're probably watching my YouTube channel because my haters are my closest people. But I don't talk to them anymore. And why? Because they're always dragging me down. They're calling me different names, and they're saying, you can't do this, you can't do that. They're always trying to talk about my weight and talk about how I look like I'm gained weight, lost weight, blah, blah, blah. It's just like this endless cycle, and it's hard for me to deal with. So what did I do? Washed my hands with it, and honestly, stress-free. I ain't got nothing to worry about. I don't even got to worry about that stuff anymore. So number 4 is completely ignore them. Get them out of your life. Number 5, the last and final one, is the best revenge. Not to be vengeful, but the best revenge for people that say you could not do something is extreme success and extreme results. You're probably like, well, what does that mean, John? All right. So, and I'm getting goosebumps thinking about this. See those goosebumps? You probably can't see those goosebumps because my wacky... Yeah, you can see them right there. Hopefully. Okay, so I was married, right? We're pushing 10 minutes. We're going to try to make this real quick. I was married, and my ex-wife, Granted, that probably wasn't the best husband. I'm not going to go on all that because I'm going to start crying. But I will say that that was my biggest weight. I was 343 pounds, and my ex-wife told me all the time, sign up for gastric bypass. I got you a consultation. You need to have surgery. You're never going to be able to lose that weight on your own. It's impossible to lose weight, that much weight. You can't lose 150 pounds naturally. It's just not possible. You don't have the willpower. You don't have this. You don't have that. I'm like, all right, well, and I'm like, at the time, I was like, well, what's the risk or whatever? And, I talked to them and stuff, and they're like, basically, it was like a 50-50 chance of living. And I'm like, what? I just laughed. And I was like, and it was funny because even then, when I was thinking about committing suicide all the time, and I was, real negative in my mind, and I was just in a bad spot. I was depressed all the time, and all these things were going through my head. And even then, I knew that a 50-50 shot was not something I was even remotely interested in. Because I knew deep down in my heart, even when I wouldn't believe it, that I was capable of so much more. So, that being said, got a divorce, started looking in the mirror, started feeling disgusted, stopped doing drugs, stopped doing a lot of things, stopped drinking so much. My psoriasis was out of control. I was like, all right, well, John, you got to make a change, man. You're falling apart. I was 30 years old. I'm like, got to do something. Started hitting the gym. Got down to like 275. Well, long story short, I hadn't seen her for like 6 years. Literally 6 years. And it took me how long to lose that weight? 6 years. I walk one day, I'm bumping my stereo in my car, as you can see on my YouTube or whatever. I like music. I ain't gonna front, I like loud rap music. I like loud EDM music. I like loud rock and roll. I like loud country. I like music. I just love it. Symphony, I don't care what it is. Bach, Beethoven, whatever. Pop music, Justin Bieber, I'll listen to it. I don't even care. I ain't trying to front. But I'm sitting there bumping it at the dentist with my kid, right? My kid, he goes in there and I'm playing with the radio. And he comes back out and he goes, hey, Dad. He goes, Dad, I don't think you want to go in there. And I'm like, what? Of course I do. I got to go to the dentist for you guys or whatever. He's like, nah. Pretty sure I saw Jade in there. And I'm like, what? What do you mean you pretty sure? And he's like, well, I know I did. And Jade is Julie, my ex-wife's daughter. And I have Jade and Bailey tattooed on my back in big old English letters because I was their dad for the better portion of about 10 years. And they were a big part of me. And I hadn't seen any of these people for 6 years. 6 solid years. It was a pretty bad thing, a breakup or whatever. And last time she saw me or anybody saw me, I was 350 pounds. So, now I was a little under 200. And he goes, yeah, I did see Jade for sure. And I'm like, all right. He's like, and Julie. And I'm like, my ex-wife, person that I loved for a long time, probably the only person that I ever really fully loved, and I think that fully loved me. So I'm like, all right, well, I can't cancel this because I missed the last one, so they're going to charge me $50. So I got to go in there. Oh, you guys are dinging me on Facebook. Calm down. Stop dinging me on Facebook. It's coming through to the computer. But, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to walk in there. So I'm feeling all these things. I'm like, this is going to feel horrible or whatever. And I walk in there, and I wish I would have been, like, dressed up in some nice clothes or whatever. I was wearing, like, some sweats, and I walked up in there, kind of scrubby or whatever. And I sat down, and I'm like, and she's like, how's it going? And I'm like, fine. 45 minutes. Silence. Here's the thing. Not that I ever wish anything bad upon anybody. She had gained about 75 pounds. And she was still pretty. I think she's a great woman. I think her daughters are great and everything. But I had lost that 150 pounds. I had lost it. I had lost it. Naturally. And I just sat there. I didn't even think about it at the time. I really didn't. But then afterwards I was like, remember that, John? She said you couldn't do it. The best revenge, and not like it's a spiteful thing. It's not. It's the best revenge as a personal feeling. I can't describe that feeling. That feeling of the best revenge is extreme success and extreme results. You want to show somebody, you want to get rid of those negative people, you want to get rid of those people that are dragging you down. I don't care who they are in your life. Show them extreme results. Work your ass off. Not for them, for you. But when you come to those negative people that said you couldn't do it, and you did it, they ain't never going to say shit. Not a damn thing. Ever will they be able to say it. But I will tell you what will happen. And this happened a lot with me. So I'm hyperactive sometimes. Sometimes I'm super chill. Like, you can't read me. Like, I'm like I'm all over the place sometimes. But I'm going to tell you what happens next. Those negative people, they're going to come back. Biting, trying to bite at something. I got accused of being on meth because I lost weight. I got accused of being on heroin. I got accused of I was maybe dying of cancer. I got accused of, was I sick? Was I this? Was I that? And I'm like, see, the thing is, none of them realized for 6 years I busted my ass in and out of injuries, surgeries. Like, where were you guys when I was busting my ass, grabbing in every piece of freaking knowledge, reading books, doing everything I could to lose weight? Everything. Guess where they were? Never once helping me at all. So they don't know. They don't know what it took. Because all they did was sit there and talk crap. The negative people are still negative, and they're still sitting there, nowhere near the success that you've created for yourself. So you don't have to worry about them. You don't. Because they're not going to be there. Because you're creating something more beautiful for yourself, for your family, for your future. You're literally going to be the best possible version of you that you can be. And I hate to say it, but a lot of those negative people, there's no room for them anymore. You guys, I hope you like our video. That's 5 ways to get rid of the negative people in your life that are just dragging you down. If you guys liked our videos, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And as always, go check out the links below. Healthy Living for a Healthy Life is our Facebook group. We love you guys. Remember to spread love, not hate. Hashtag be stronger than your excuses. Right next to the bracelet, right next to this bracelet. If you don't have a bracelet, message me your address. It says Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. It's our family on Facebook. And hashtag be stronger than your excuses. Sorry, I'm getting a little choked up because I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, guys. Thank you.